Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Class 8, we have completed chapter number 7, sound. Now we are going to start chapter number 8, electricity. Now what is electricity? It is a source of energy and it is very important these days. It is a controllable and convenient form of energy, and it is used in homes, schools, hospitals, industries and transport. So it is used in our homes for lighting, operating fans and heating purposes, and in industries it is used to run machines. So any technological advancement is impossible without the application of electricity, and nowadays it is the basic need. Electricity is the basic need. We cannot live. It is impossible for us to live without electricity in the modern times. Now what is electrical energy and its measurement? As we know that the flow of charges in a conductor causes an electric current. We know that electrons flow. These are the negative charges. So they flow and they form electric current. So electric current is the net flow of charges per unit time across a cross section of the conductor. When Q amount of charge is flowing in a conductor in time t, the electric current is given as current equals to charge upon time, or I equals to Q upon t, where I is the current, Q is the charge and t is the time. And the SI unit of current is ampere. It is named after the scientist Andre Marie Ampere and it is denoted by letter A. So charges cannot flow themselves in a particular direction. They need a cell or a battery to flow. When a cell or a battery is connected across the ends of the conductor, the charges start flowing. So one end of the conductor has a higher potential, that is plus, and other end has lower potential, that is minus. So it creates a potential difference at the ends of the conductor. As a result, due to this potential difference, what happens? The electrons start moving from lower potential to higher potential of the conductor. That is from negative towards the positive end. Now the current is said to be flowing through the conductor. In this case, the cell or battery does some work in moving the electrons from a lower potential to a higher potential. And this work done in moving a unit charge from one electrode of the cell to other is equal to the potential difference. SI unit of the potential difference is volt. V, it is named after the scientist Alessandro Volta. Now we know that I equals to Q upon 2 or Q equals to I into T. Now the work done, W by the potential difference, V in moving the charges is given by W equals to Q into V. Now Q equals to I into T is equation 1 and W equals to Q into V is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, what do we get? W equals to ITV. As we know, Q equals to IT. So multiply ITV, we'll get ITV or VIT. So this work done is equal to the electrical energy consumed, that is E in the electrical circuit. So E equals to VIT. SI unit of electrical energy is joule. So what have we come to know? We have come to know that flow of charges causes an electric current in a conductor, but the charges do not flow by themselves. We have to connect a battery or a cell to the conductor, and one end of the conductor has a higher potential, that is plus or positive, and other end has a lower potential or negative. So this creates a potential difference at the ends of the conductors, and due to this electrons start moving from lower potential to the higher potential of the conductor. Now what is electric power? Electric power is the rate of consumption of electrical energy, or electric power equals to electrical energy consumed upon time taken, or P. P stands for electric power. P equals to E upon T. Now what are the units of power? We know that P equals to E upon T. So SI unit of power equals to SI unit of electrical energy upon SI unit of time. SI unit of electrical energy is joule and SI unit of time is second, so joule upon second. SI unit of power is joule per second, or it is also called watt, that is W. Now the power of an electrical appliance is said to be 1 watt when 1 joule of electrical energy is consumed by it in 1 second. So bigger units of power are kilowatt, kW, and megawatt, MW. Now 1 kilowatt equals to 1000 watt, that is 10 raised to the power 3 W. 1 megawatt equals to 10 lakh watt equals to 10 raised to the power 6 W. And the commercial unit of power is horsepower, HP, and 1 horsepower equals to 746 watt. So all the electrical appliances are rated in terms of electrical power, that is the amount of energy they consume in 1 second. So the electrical appliances are rated according to the energy they consume in 1 second. For example, a bulb of 60 watt means that this bulb will consume 60 joule of electrical energy in 1 second. Now what is the commercial unit of electrical energy? As we know, the SI unit of electrical energy is joule, but it is very small. So for commercial purposes, a bigger unit, kilowatt hour, is used. The commercial unit of electrical energy is kilowatt hour, kWh. So 1 kilowatt hour is the amount of electrical energy consumed by an electrical appliance of power 1 kilowatt when it is operated for 1 hour. Kilowatt hour is also known as BOTU or Board of Trade Unit. Now relation between kilowatt hour and joule. 1 kilowatt hour equals to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour equals to 1000 watt into 60 seconds. As we know, in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds and that is equal to 36 lakh WS or 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joule, since 1 WS equals to 1 joule. So 1 kilowatt hour equals to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joule.